Chapter 198. It would be a waste not to take it. 1. Wuxia appeared outside, as if he had teleported. He looked solemnly at San Shi, who was cursing. Your heavenly ghost sect is too inhumane. I've worked so hard to help you kill your enemies. It's fine if you didn't help me, and I encountered trouble just now, but you actually suppressed me in a god-forsaken place and even took my things. San Shi questioned at the top of his voice, is there any justice in this world? Do you have any humanity? Swoosh, 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 ghost butcher, moving mountain doused, and many golden core cultivators flew over. Without exception, their expressions were all of shock. Who exactly is this guy? Hell, looks like the blood-robed old ghost. Yi Wenzhong wouldn't be cursing like this. Maybe Yi Wenzhong is deliberately putting on an act to survive. The question is why he didn't leave. He couldn't have stayed on purpose, could he? Those who knew the situation discussed softly. They could not determine San Shi's situation with their naked eyes and first impression. The few people who had taken San Shi's things looked at each other and felt a little awkward. If the other party was really the blood-robed old ghost, their previous actions were indeed a little overboard. After all, this guy was considered one of them. Even in the demonic sect, bullying one's own people was not a glorious thing. Cough, are you blood-robed old ghost or Yi Wenzhong? Wuxia interrupted him and stared at San Shi with bright eyes, trying to determine his situation. You've all suppressed me in that damn place. Is it important who I am? Return my things to me. I want to leave the Heavenly Ghost sect. In not playing with you anymore. San Shi was furious. Blood-robed elder, your situation is special. It's better for you to stay for a while longer. Let's confirm your identity first. Wuxia refused. If you're really the blood-robed old ghost, we can apologize to you. If you're Yi Wenzhong, we naturally won't let you off. Then how do you want me to prove myself? San Shi asked. He did not know how to prove himself. Ow. It's indeed not easy to prove, but there are ways to check if you're the real person. Wuxia pondered for a moment. Everyone's soul might not necessarily be the same. Based on the match between the soul and the physical body, we can determine if you were possessed or not. Shichianya spoke. Yes. This method will be affected by the last time he possessed someone else. There's no way to determine who he is. Ghost Butcher nodded. The blood-robed old ghost's situation was special, so he really could not check like this. San Shi pursed his lips. If he really went to check, there would be no problem at all. There were no signs of him being possessed. This kind of thing was his secret. He was not interested in talking about it, nor did he want to cooperate with a soul inspection. In the words of his previous life, who would go to the hospital for a checkup when they were not sick? Don't talk to me about this. Give me back my things first. San Shi was impatient. Other than a set of clothes and something that had yet to be taken out from the system, he had nothing else. I'm sorry, we can't be sure if you're the blood-robed old ghost. We can't give it to you. Wuxia refused. Not only did he refuse, but he also waved his hand to signal his disciples to surround San Shi. Amidst the rumbling sounds, the array formation power intensified, wanting to stop San Shi from escaping. San Shi sighed. We've done things together. Don't make me your enemy. You sure talk big. What can you do? Shichianya sneered. Her. Then why didn't your ray formation lock me down? San Shi said disdainfully. If I want to leave, you can't stop me. However, you have to understand that once I leave, it'll make you spit out twice the things you took. All the cultivators of Heavenly Ghost sect revealed furious expressions. You sure talk big. Where did he get the confidence to be so arrogant in front of the entire Heavenly Ghost sect? The group of disciples and elders were furious when they saw San Shi. If not for the fact that the sect master had not spoken, they might have swarmed up and beaten San Shi up. Wuxia stared at San Shi and looked into the abyss again. As the sect master, he knew how powerful this array formation was. Until now, he had yet to discover how San Shi had escaped the seal. This person did not escape after escaping. Now, he was still inexplicably confident. Could it be that he could really leave under heavy siege? Was he acting, or did he really have the ability to escape? He thought for a moment and said, Blood-robed old ghost, let's make a bet. If you can leave under heavy encirclement, not only will my Heavenly Ghost sect return the items to you, but we will also compensate you tenfold. How about it? Oh, you want to find out more about me? San Shi mocked, but since you want to give me something for free, it would be a waste if I refuse." Many people's expressions changed. Why was this fellow so confident? Could it be that he could really do it? "Oh, so you're going to take a gamble?" Lu Ju was no longer sure. He was certain that Ji Wenjian did not have this ability. Otherwise, he would not have been forced to possess the body and be brought back with the blood-robed old ghost to be sealed in the array. It couldn't be Yi Wenjian's method, so there was only one possibility. He was the blood-robed old ghost. If the blood-robed old ghost could do these things, it would not be too surprising for him to win in the possession. His expression changed. Should he gamble or not? "Sect Master Lu, if you want to bet, remember to return the items to me. You still haven't rewarded me for the previous few operations. I don't want to work for nothing." Song Shi smiled and said, "So what about it? Do you dare to gamble?" Lu Ju pondered for a moment and made a decision. He said affirmatively, "Let's bet. At most, we'll compensate you with a sum of resources. Our Heavenly Ghost sect can still afford this."